Since the very beginning of our time on Earth, humans have used drawing to tell stories, and there's rock art to prove it. From the drawings of reindeer herds and fishing in Norway to dancing and giraffes in Libya, we humans all tell stories, and we love to hear them too. In this activity, we'll be discovering how to create a story from the things around us. I don't know about you, but I don't really have any reindeer or giraffes nearby, but I think we can give it a pretty good go anyway. We'll be using our eyes to see, our hands to draw, and our imagination to create connections. And you can be sure that what you come up with will be really personal to you. To tell our stories, we'll be picking a few objects that we think can be used to tell a story. For now, we're going to focus on 3 drawings, but in future this can involve as many drawings as you'd like. And long term, this will help you to create a story out of absolutely nothing, which is a great power to have. Excellent question. Sometimes writing a story can be hard, and by using drawing as a tool, you can let the story reveal itself to you, like some kind of artistic magic. And by drawing some random things, you can tell your own story without needing to plan it out first, which can be pretty daunting. There really is no limit to what you can create, so it could look like anything. It's all down to what you pick to draw and how you choose to use that imagination of yours. When picking out your objects at home, be creative. It really is amazing what I could find around my home. What can you find around yours? Like all things involving special powers, there are a few ground rules to go over first. Let me hand you over to my colleague Herman in Human Resources, who'll be able to tell you more. One moment, please. Hi everybody, I'm Herman. I'm here just to go through some of the ground rules with you before you start on your drawing challenge. Okay, so number 1. Check with your designated adult before borrowing anything to draw. It might be delicate or easily breakable, so always ask first. Number 2. If you'd like to find something outdoors, again, seek your designated adult's permission first, and be careful not to pick anything up that might be sharp or dangerous. If you're not sure, ask for somebody's help. And number 3, now this is the most important point of all, have fun. Here's where it starts getting fun. Have a look around and see what's available. Is it a piece of food, or is it some clothing or technology? What do you like about it, or what do you dislike about it? The same applies to outside. Now, I live in a flat, so I don't have a garden, but I could always take a walk to my local park and see if there's anything interesting there. Now, as Herman said, if you're not sure if you should pick something up or not, always check with your designated adult first. Or, if you don't like anything inside or outside, why not make something up? You can do that too. I am going to draw this guy because he's kind of weird, and that's what I like about him. Okay, remember our toolkit for today? Let's add to it. So I'd suggest picking 2 or 3 materials that you'd like to use. I'm going to pick this pencil for sketching, I'm going to pick this pen for going over the top of it, and I'm going to pick this crayon because I really like the colour. I'm also going to use about 3 pieces of paper for my drawings, and can't forget a rubber. Never forget a rubber. When drawing your object, you don't have to worry about it looking really realistic either. You could just draw a line drawing, or use shading to highlight areas. You could even draw a cartoon style, or completely and utterly abstract. Let's give this first object a go. Super! Let's move on to the second drawing. So for drawing number 2, I think I'm going to pick a different object from around the flat that I collected earlier. And then for the third drawing, I'm going to combine the first 2 images together and see if I can make something kind of dumb and funny and see how we get on. So that's my 3. My next step is I'm going to draw a panel border around each of my drawings and then cut them out. You don't have to draw a panel border, it's completely up to you. I think I'm going to keep mine in the same order that I drew them, but if I change the order it could tell a different story too, don't you think? I guess I could start with a third and then have it 1 and 2, or 3, 2, 1, or 2, 3, 1. Have a play, see what you can come up with your drawings. So my set of drawings work pretty well without words, but I could add some in. With some scrap paper or another sheet of paper, write out some short sentences that could go with your comic. Would it be a poem, or a short fact, or some completely random words? Have a draw, have a think, see what you can come up with. And this is my final piece. What do you guys think? The great thing about this activity is that you can keep doing it over and over again to make more new short stories. If you want to try something longer, do 1 drawing a day every day for 5 days and see what you come up with. I did something similar for a comic of mine last year where I started drawing little rocks every day until it began to evolve into its own story. So if I can do it, then you can definitely do it too. Keep trying this challenge again and again, you'll be amazed what you can come up with.